Hi, I'm Derek Wilson, and I'm excited to share with you today TrekFinder. TrekFinder is our new platform that uses causal agentic technology to engage students in meaningful learning. So one of the things with it, while most educational systems ask for students to adjust to the system, what we want to do is create a system that adjusts dynamically to the student. And so part of this I'll show you here in this preview is this onboarding where a student comes in. And so as a student, I come in and I say my interest. And so we're going to do cooking today. And then what I'm going to do is go into a pre-test. And what that pre-test is going to do is chart my course along the way, finding out what I know and what I don't know as a student. Because what we don't want is any wasted time in learning. So a student comes in and takes this pretest. And what we're using this for is to anchor the system on what the student knows and doesn't know. So I'm going to come in and I'm going to take this very quickly, coming through. And here we go. This is for pre-algebra. And so what's going to come in now is as I come into the system's going to start adapting to me along the way. And I come in and it's going to give me quests. We're using problem-based learning inside of here. And I'm going to get quests around pre-algebra that are particularly tailored to me. So a couple of things as we work on this. One of the things you'll notice is right now it's just multiple choice. And that's just because we're using this in development. But as this summer, we will roll out additional types of quests from free response to fill in the blank, to essays, all to reading, comprehension, all sorts of things. And so what you see here is a couple of things. I picked cooking. And so now we have text to speech. I have speech to text. I can talk to it, but I can come down to my coach and say, can you help me? I'm stuck. But you see the questions here are all centered around my actual interest. What am I interested in? And what this does is it's going to get even more and more tailored to me as I come along. So I'm just going to pick one, pick wrong. I got it wrong. And then we could go into this teaching moment where Trek will actually teach me the content that I need to know, right? And so here is exactly this. It's going to talk me through this process, again, educating me. Now, the beauty is I'll go to the next quest and the next quest and all these sorts of things. And what I'm doing is I'm filling in my knowledge graph. And you can see here, we're coming in because we're covering content, and you can see me. I've already completed a couple of quests in here, but it's walking me through this process of actually learning the material. I'm going to switch here for a second so I can show you the parent portion, the teacher portion, and the school admin portion. So on the parent side, what's going to come in is you can see I have my students. I can see how they're doing. And I can see their progress. I can watch them live and see how it's going. What are they actually doing in the system? I get engagement notes about how are they engaging with the system. And I get total visibility over them. One of the things that's really beautiful about this is the way we've structured it is we can easily ingest any state curriculum or standards or whatever that might be. It's highly adaptable to your district or environment. The other thing is here as a teacher, I'm switching between my classes. I can see my students. I can see that they're on pace to accomplishing this. I can see how far along they are. I can even see in here on this knowledge graph, where are my students weak or possibly falling behind and also at risk. And so I could see the students that need my attention and along with certain coach notes here about what is happening with Preston in this environment. Those from the school admin, I get complete visibility. So I can see all of my students live. I can see my people. I can see the classes. I can even see the curriculum that I'm using in the system as well. And then I could click down and even look at my individual courses. So all of my Algebra 2 classes. Okay, so we can analyze my Algebra 2 courses in my district or environment to best help them. That's TrekFinder. I'm really excited about this. It's going to be a lot of fun rolling this out and working with students. Thanks.